Oh my goodness, welcome back! We're on part 7! And this is when the lore starts getting juicy. This really is my favorite part, and I am so excited to share this part of the game with you. So we have saved everyone except for the final guest, which if you have guessed, is Lucas himself. And we had just discovered that we got into an odd part of the basement. Having gone down the elevator, we now have Thanos' mask, which gives us a chance to read more lore in different rooms. That's definitely going to be something I go back and do all of. I believe, yes, I had done this room right as I left, so we're gonna start heading to the next areas. Yep. People we do not recognize. The book's to be written in a foreign language. Then you realize every page is filled with lurid descriptions of murders written in mirror writing. I do not know what mirror writing is. Someone's here. Oh! Ooh. A bank of electronics, the main console is a little theater. It looks highly technical, but some of the wires have been torn out roughly. Hey, we heard. So this is the electronics that they turned on. Oh, another green door. So this is going to have that portal mirror. Yep, there it is. Oh, and card. Machines possibly undergoing repairs. These are schematics for what appear to be some kind of explosives. They are too technical to understand, but they nibble at the edges of your memory for some reason. The mirror surface is flawless. Something about it makes you uneasy. Yeah, because we saw a guy bubble out of it. Go this one first. Kitchen. The pots appear to be pure copper. The collection is worth a small fortune. A very large and stinky couple of cheeses, and a cooking book entitled Cheese, Embrace the Stench. An ornate dumbwaiter. There's a statue arm inside. Oh, like a replica of what happened upstairs. Dirty dishes piled high. It's perhaps the most comforting and homely thing in this mansion thus far. Bells alerting the servants they are needed upstairs. Ooh, I wonder if we were to wait around until Tequila's death, if one of these would ring when she rings the bell from upstairs. Looks like the servants' dining area, perhaps? A book on the history of Japanese ghost stories. A small table for cards has been set up here. The box been locked. There's something inside. The Ace of Diamonds. The painting on the wall are a tapestry, which I think I said that right. Unless it's, no, tapestry, with an inscription at the bottom. The story of Ayugai? One of these days I need to look up all these references. Like, some of them I do get already, but some of them were just beyond me when I first played. 2 bottles of Chateau something 1787. This cabinet is filled with 5 bottles of Motricil, 1945. Impossible. I know those are all rare wines. I just don't know how rare. Secret meeting room, hidden deep in the mansion. Just being in this room affords a sense of intrigue and power. 6 of hearts. There are 2 bottles of Macallan M whiskey on displays. The sheer cost. You discovered the secret passage in the basement. Hello? Oh. Wow, okay. Vision got stuck for a moment of the lighting in here without switching over to the other room. Books on the correct preparations of anti-venom. Some of the pages are warily well torn. Okay, so here's the other part of the basement and another photo, or a painting that we could go through. That's Willow. Okay, now we're going to go back and go through that other room that looked like it had a more elaborate top piece as well. Above you are delicate glass tubes. Walkways? Boone, this place is not like the rest of the mansion. Oh, look up there. This is where the Marquis keeps some of his most powerful secrets locked up tight. Behind this statue. I believe there is a door. You need to find the way to open it. If I can talk to him. If I could just see what... I cannot stay here. Please, Boone, help me see what's behind this door. So again, this is technically not the same rooms. They're doing nothing with me here. We got 4 of them. Can't tell if it looks like they're hooked up. Oh, he's got the rifle! So that's the one that kills Sixpence. Here comes another. And another. Pipes or tubes connect to the statue. They feel more organic than mechanical, like veins or arteries gone cold. The statue screams madness at you. It is horrible to behold. There appears to be a doorway in it, but there is not so much as a crack around the edges. Okay, look at them all lining up. Cocktail goblet. You have a goblet of water now. Ooh. Water the tree. Perhaps a little water will help. A notebook. The first few pages are filled with tally marks. So this looks like a jail cell. The sheets are dirty. The papers are too faded to read. Looks like somebody who's been in jail for a while. Bend like tubes, they are horrible to be near. The walls are patched together with wooden beams. It feels insecure, just like an old place just holding together. Oh yeah, this one! So this is gonna be the final card. The more cards you collect, the more the bridge builds. So once you have all of them except that one, you'll be able to get across. Woohoo! Medical room. Oh, a click, but nothing more. Perhaps another button will begin the sequence. So we gotta begin the sequence. Something is under the sheet. There is a gentle sound of a ventilator. In, out, in, out. Alright, that's another button. That's another button. Okay. So this one's the first one. Another button. Oh! Here we go. This is our new power at work. This room. You remember. And that unlocks more. So let's do this. That's your passage. That's going to unlock more in the brochures, which we will look at later. Oh, day's ending. Oh, nope. Okay. Let's see if we can get most of this. Nope. We got 1, 2. And day's restarting. But this room got more hectic as the day got closer to an end. We hadn't discovered a sooner clock yet. But at least we know which way we're gonna go. Ooh, but that makes me want to see. We saw those two guys immediately down south. I'm gonna look in there first and see if we can see. The plan? Darkness. The bait? Illuminated. Which switch? Uncertain. Ack. Success! So they literally broke it. So this is the 9 of hearts and the 9 of spades. They're the ones who lock up Grayson and kill both him and Red. Okay. So we got red wire, yellow wire, and green wire. Red is here, and this is the yellow, so the green goes on the other side. We were in this room. The room is there, cold, not even the slightest attempt that any kind of comfort has been made. Okay. I feel like this is going to be the last one in the sequence, and I think I'm correct. Because I don't actually remember the sequence on this one, but it just feels like this one would be the last one. It makes sense. Something is happening. It's a staff member! It said it was breathing. So all the staff members are wearing ventilation masks. That's even more creepy. Oh, and now this wire is lit up. Let me see if there's a card up there. Come here. Sexy Brutale pinball machine. It needs a ball to be played, so nothing we can get at the moment. Oh, the tree grew. Would have taken years to grow this big. So, fun fact, to be able to do this, you need to keep watering the tree. I forget how many times, but basically you need the day to restart and to keep watering it, and it simulates the passage of time. Oh, that's right, pinball room. I can't do nothing with. Checked out that room, check that one. Alright, so we've got some time now. Okay. Oh, that's where we're gonna need the arm. So the arm was in the dumbwaiter in the kitchens. We'll have to go back for that one. Ooh. Alright, alright, alright. People, note the time of day. Who do we know dies first this early in the day? Sixpence. Look whose painting is out. They literally have this so and it's in order. They literally have this so calculated that the time's gonna go out. The light will go out when they die. A note is scrawled on the orange picture. 6 pence. Blow his brains out. I mean, they do end up doing that with the shotgun. A note is scrawled on the gray picture. Clay, killed the spider, poison him instead. Oh. A note is scrawled on the bright green picture. Trinity always hears the goret, which is a strangling wire. Put her in the spider with the spider. So it said that Clay was too strong and would kill the spider, and that she would hear the choking wire, so they couldn't physically murder her. So they put her in the spider and decided to poison him. So they played out different scenarios. Willow? A note is scrawled. Willow, drowning, too mundane, despair into hanging. So maybe they were originally going to have her drown in the fish tank. Tequila, lethal self-laceration, then feed to spider. So it looks like their first attempt worked. Oh, there's the bell, and it's out. A note scrawled on the pale purple picture. Red, self-termination on electrics. Manipulate affections as needed. A note scrawled into the deep green picture. Jason, lure, entrap, impale. A note is scrawled on the old gold. Oh, more people came out with the old gold picture. Aurum, render in the furnace. A note is scrawled on a dark blue picture of Thanos. Avoids the lift shaft. Immolate instead. So they either worked the first time or they made notes about how to kill each person. Who's next to die? I know these two are the very last, and then these two, so it's gonna be these two next. I want to see the picture go out without anything on the screen. So everyone knows, like the staff who's doing this, they know about the time rewinding, and they've tried multiple different ways first. 7 o'clock starts the thing. Oh, this picture always throws me off, but it's his head looking up. So this is his mouth and his eyes are up here. He's looking up because this looks weird otherwise. I know I'm wasting time, but I really just want to see this go out. I haven't played as much where I have like explored every little aspect, but like just all the little things that they added into this is amazing. All the little interconnected details. This is why I'm like so obsessed with it. This was so well thought out and done. It always upset me that it didn't have as much replay value because electricity. Even though they die together, they do die technically apart. So even like this is so timed so perfectly. Oh, Clay dies from poisoning. Oh, I didn't realize all these people died more closely to the end. Oh, 3 out. Oh, he's the last one. I didn't realize these 3 died simultaneously. Lucas's picture is not in here. Yes, I wasted time, but we know next time we're gonna grab the arm. Oh! Giant megaphone! How they make the announcements every day. The Queen of Diamonds. He's gonna restart, and we'll get that arm from the kitchen. So they know about the Groundhog Day when they decided to do all this. It's crazy. Oh. Was that not where the arm was? Hmm. Where, if it wasn't in the dumbwaiter, that's a secret. Oh, was it down here instead? Hey, but at least this way we got the other card. Yeah, I don't remember the card being in there when, because we definitely checked the dumbwaiter before. Oh, the dumbwaiter. Oh my goodness, so we had to go and get it earlier, before the guy put it in the dumbwaiter. It's just the card, but now the guy's there, we have the art. Oh my god, so it even plays into the timing. Forgot about that. See, this is why I love this game so much. It's so just cunning and unique. Heart. Oh yeah, God, this room. X. This room, you remember. Clay Rock Ridge. A red flower. Red Rock Ridge. Orem. Okay, remember in the painting room everybody had a color? Red had purple, I remember that. And I think Orem was orange, like the gold. Yeah, see how the circles spawn? That means it was the correct flower. You have purple. And then light gray must be red. Notice how it's all the people whose masks we didn't get. Eleanor Bones, so Lucas's wife. So swapping all the flowers around, got that up, and then this opened. The crypt is empty? Okay, so I don't have anything for here yet. Okay, yep, that's this room. Yep. And was there anything else in this sonogram room? Okay, I think it was just that. Now this last one over here. Ooh. Oh. A grate in the wall. You can hear the casino faintly in the distance through the vents. Hey, remember that ball that they were playing roulette with and it spun off? Here it is. It looks like a huge amount of power is being used in this room. So it's the same type of skeleton dealer from upstairs. A mechanized skeleton robot is on the table. Its innards are laid open. It's partly through repair or construction. It is sexy due to the allure of gambling. It is brutal due to the impact of addiction. Sexy Brutale. The sexy Brutale. The sexy brutal. It is brutal because the master thought it more exotic. Okay, so we got everything from over here. Now we can go and do the pinball. Oh, that should get us another card. The bizarre pinball replica of the mansion. There is a girl hanging in the darkness, a man with a shotgun, a stage with spikes, and more. It needs a ball to play. Showing everything. Okay. So we've ordered the tree twice. It's getting bigger. Let's see how much more. This may be the last time. It may. Oh, it is the last time. Perhaps a little water will help. Here we go. Oh my god, what has he done to you? No, or run. This is this? Oh, and here's the gold skull. Well, well, this is utterly tiresome. I mean, well done, and so forth. You found my secret, etc., etc. I know it must look cruel, chaining what appears to be a madman up in a dungeon. Using these mirrors to show him the guests being murdered over and over again, tormenting him until his tears of sorrow and rage fill the tank that is his prison. But it's all very necessary, you see. Yes, I can see how you look at me, but... Boone, take this. Get out of here. No. I rather think not. He froze. Yes, that's better. I control every part of this world. This creature, however, is what might you consider the battery. He is my power source. The two of you were the only aspects outside my grasp. But now, I think it's time to end this, not with a bang or a fanfare, but with a simple snap of my... What? Ugh! How dare! Go! So we got the sapphire tear ring. This is very much not over. The King in Red. You encountered the Deep Lord of the Mansion. Okay, so we started over from here. gonna get right to it with this because this is awesome. Because now this is like, you know, another part where you can go back around and do things. But, oh, no. Yeah, this room. I believe. Oh. Well, shoot, now I gotta remember where this ring goes. Oh, now I gotta remember where I need to go. I love the fact that everything throughout the day is all on its own time thing, and time can affect like everything that you do. It's such a great game. Matter of fact, one of my favorite things is to watch people play it on YouTube and just like watching them, the joy of their discovery of how everything works. Alright. I remember what. Glitch. Come on. Thank you. Let's see if I'm remembering this correctly. Oh! Oh, y'all just saw that, right? I have a feeling I know now where to, find Lucas. Come on. Oh, no, wait. I remember where now. I think. You know what? No, I'm right here. Gonna go find all the way through and check. See this what I need. Thanos. Thank you. And then we'll read through all the knowledges after. Go here. Oh. Now we saw the lady with the baby carriage. Okay, no reaction once the ring is used on the door, so let's go in. Oh god, the house is on fire! We need to do this. Alright, so, oh, we're already synced? Okay, boop. Let's go. Running, the fire is getting worse! Oh gosh. Clock tower. Okay. Oh, if only I was here earlier. Let's do that. over time, the fire gets worse and worse. Oh, look at it out here burning. Oh, the body's not out there. Yeah, this is the part where my computer's like, yeah, no, this is too much for us. Into the fire. So it made us run through all that fire first. Lafcadio, it's been such a long time. Would you talk to Lucas? Something seems to be troubling him. He's always looked up to you, you know. I know he teases you dreadfully about your lifestyle. But he respects you enormously. More than anyone else I know. I believe he's always wanted to be more like you. Perhaps when he's a little older. Or more mature, I should say. Oh, you have our ring. Can I see? I remember you presenting it to us when you married us. You must take it. Lucas will be missing it, I'm sure. So one half of the ring, and now she just repaired it. Now it's a full heart ring. Tell him I just needed a rest. This little guy is heavy. I hope he won't be mad that I'm missing the party. I know he loves the mansion, but this is all we've ever really needed. Their little house just away in the gardens. This right here. This is our perfect little world. Please, tell him I will wait for him, won't you? I'll be right here, whenever he is ready. Basically, he's so consumed with the casino and the hotel with everything, it's just... She doesn't need all of that. She'd rather just have her small, little basic life. That was Eleanor, the Marquis's wife. She is always here, safe in this place. You've seen some of the truth now. The mansion was on fire. The guests died. It should have ended there. But that creature in the golden mask, somehow he brought them all back, torturing us over and over. I try to help them, try to find some peace in all this pain. He is so strong. But with that ring, I believe you can stop him. There is a secret. Sixpence was so close. Oh, your Uncle Sixpence. So, who is Uncle Sixpence? Or who is he an uncle to? Take that ring to the room where Orem died. It will unlock the path. Eleanor left her mask for you. Take it. Eleanor's Mirror Walk. Eleanor was the life and soul that connected the people and places in the sexy Brutale. Her mask allows you to travel by stepping into the mirror's place throughout the mansion. You can now walk through any mirror in the sexy Brutale. And all of the movements of the staff and guests have also been revealed on the map. She always tried so hard to see the best in people. But it's what you see that will matter. Now look into the mirror. Our hair changed color. Anybody figuring it out yet? Oh, hair's back. I have never seen inside that place, you know. I'm not sure whether to rage impotently or just be quietly glad. Anyway, I watched you, Lafacario. Your arrival was somewhat unexpected. All these years you've done your dutiful loop, dying along with sixpence in the chapel. Then all of a sudden, one day, you're running around ruining everything. It took me a little while to figure it out. And then, of course, I knew that bloody creature had to be involved. I'm sure she has spun all the tales about me and what's happening here. I'm sure they left out some rather important information. I will be utterly candid with you now, Boone. I could end this right now. I could end you. I have the power. Perhaps she is right, and I am a monster. And we might all be monsters here. I want you to see, to understand. Come with me. Yeah, we're getting into the big nitty-gritty details. Or little nitty-gritty. Not so little, though. I genuinely can't stop the smile on my face. Now, the first question is, am I really a murderer? And to that, the answer is most assuredly, yes. You see this man here? Dear Reginald, I killed him. Stone dead. It wasn't my finger that pulled the trigger, but it was my command. Family, as well, you know. Oh. Sixpence is frozen perfectly in time. His face shows disbelief and agony. The staff member looks grimly dispassionate. He is doing his job without malice or pleasure. The heart of the casino, our dear friend Clay. In this scenario, I had him die from a shot of venom from the same spider which would go on to devour his precious wife. He did like a drink, Clay. But never when he was working, you know. The poison has burned the flesh around Clay's mouth down to the bone. It's a horrific way to die. They don't show it though, thank goodness. There is almost a sense of sadness in this lifeless mechanical eyes of Sixpence's prototype robot. So fitting. She was so beautiful, Trinity. The moth by moonlight is what Clay called her. She loved that name. A moth. So I thought it very fitting for her to be eaten by my giant spider. I never had one, you know. I'm sure nothing could possibly grow that big, but by gods, I wish they did. I would have kept it in a room just like this one. You cannot imagine the terror she must have felt, bound in thread and waiting for the end. A creature from a nightmare, just totally ignoring to kill his body. This one was rather fantastical. When we found that fish, I did so want to believe the stories of voodoo fish. I rather suspect it was just a guppy with some particularly bright colors. The man who sold it to me must have thought I was the most gullible person under the sun. But I wasn't paying for the fish. I was paying for the story. Eleanor called me a fool, but she did love to watch him in his tank. Best fortune I ever spent. I'd like to say that Willow would never have hanged herself, but then, a long time ago, I stopped even trying to pretend I could understand what another person might do. At this point, you thought this creature held the answers, but he was just a fiction, a boogeyman. Willow's face is contorted in agony. Miss Tequila Bell, what a voice. She was a living work of art. I murdered her with the notes of a song, and then had my staff throw her body down a garbage chute. Yeah, so disrespectful. A staff member appears to be taking a certain amount of pride in the carnage he has created. Tequila. Bleeding to death from deep lacerations all across her body. Oh, there's another one. Give me the circle. The stained glass window is smashed. Alright, that's all it said. Great. Oh, we can view. Oh, it's neat that we can view the next room like this. He's just waiting there. Makes me wonder. Oh, no map. Okay. Grayson. Red. It really wasn't a party until those two got here. Grayson really is such a complete scoundrel. But my god, he's fun. Or he was, at least. Red really would have done anything for him. I'm almost certain that it would be so much more painful if Grayson had gone second and Red had to watch him die first. Yes, perhaps I'll change this one. So all the notes that were made about how sometimes the original ways of dying didn't work, you know, he made them. What kind of maniac imagines torturing a man in this way? He gave his own life to try and save Grayson. We stand by Red. Ah, Horum. I smelt him down in a furnace like a big gold bar. My mansion had many strange and wonderful creations, but a lift that doubled as an incinerator? That would have been something. I like to think that if Orem were able to choose how we went, then perhaps he would have chosen something like this. Though, in a way, he almost did. There's a small hope that his heart gave out before he burned to death. Fire blast from the furnace. Here too you can see like the light that would be coming in from a window that would have been like up here on the balcony. Thanos, what a mind to waste. It wasn't just this mansion that he built, you know? There are similar works of architecture genius all over the country. He was a grouchy and often tiresome old man, but that mind was like a cracked diamond. At least his works will live on. Well, Boone, you've heard my confession. As I said, I am a murderer. This is not a brag or a boast. I am not good or clever for it. I am sinful and gross. I have killed everyone in this mansion. But there is one person who didn't die. This beautiful golden elevator is a connection between the horror upstairs and the madness down here. Thanos' body is charred to a crisp, but the furnace cooked him through. Oh, here we go, the body that we saw at the ventilator. One man who survived the events of the day here, who woke up in a broken body with a broken mind. They put a mask on his face, and a machine forced him to breathe until he was fit to stand. If what the man in the gold mask says is true, then the mask is a breathing aid? Who are the staff here? So all the staff need breathing aids. A man who served his time, but time that could never be enough. So the prison with the growing of the tree, meaning time itself. Much time was spent in a prison. But who? The man who lived? A man who lived when all the others did not. I would like you to meet that man, Boone. I would like you to meet him, and then decide if this day should end. The crypt is marked Lucas. It was empty. Oh, the circle. The crypt is marked Eleanor. You know, somehow, that the grave is real. She is here. Even though we saw Eleanor in the room being fine, she is dead. The answer will be behind these doors. Come and find me there. She and I will be waiting for you. She? Probably the bloody woman. I got a manicure yesterday for my birthday month. My nail polish is starting to chip. It's sad. But my nails still look great. That was just a little thing that I don't do every often, so that was just a treat with my friends since we both have birthdays in July. So we're already connected. So at this point, I'm gonna go and reveal the ending. If I can remember the right room to walk into. I know where I need to go, just... That was neat. Oh, and we kind of saw those two doors open, so we're gonna follow. The door is reacting to the Marquis' Signet ring. The blue flames die down. There we can go. Okay, no other things to click on and check. Ooh, here we go. Oh, mask. Thank you. Where are we? Oh, we're back here where we started. Oh, geez, and the two hallways I've never managed to go into. 7 of clubs. Now, this door had flame on it that we could never get into before. So the door on the thing allowed us to get into here. See, what I always wondered is, it said we were supposed to die with sixpence in the chapel. What is this area called? See, this is called the ground floor, first floor, the basement. These are the glass hallways, probably. Yeah, and then the other rooms I probably get into from the mirrors, and that's how the staff move around. I want to wait. So let's see what this is called. There it is. So this comes in from the doorway here, goes up. Okay. Don't really have that well marked. How did we die? That's what I want to know. The firing ward, the intensity causes your heart to race. Oh, wow, let me do what's called. Connect. Just because, in case while I'm going around collecting some details, if they need to be reset, I'll be here. There's sixpence just died. the plus side, the gun still works. It may sound odd, but in a way you're lucky, sir. Plan B was just going to be beating you to death with a candlestick. Which would have been exhausting for both of us, so everyone wins, really. Oh god, that was Plan B! Oh, that's right, because this is the first time we get to go back. So we talk at last. It's been a long road for you. All to come back here. Take this, and I'll play on. The King of Diamonds. And just got a bit mixed up. This place does that to you. Marble through 2 very heavy brass candlesticks. Crumbs. Communion wafers would have been kept here. The shot shredded his heart. Window is magnificent, but creates a deep sense of unease. Break it. Well found, Boone. Please, come join me. Oh, it automatically makes me go through. Okay, so behind the glass was this. I cannot control you. I cannot make you part of my world, not truly. But perhaps once you see, you will decide for yourself whether or not this world is the right one for us. This is Lucas Bonds, the Marquise of the Sexy Brutale. Lucas, my Lucas, I have brought us all here to judge this man, or rather to sentence him. His guilt is not in question. You don't understand. Please. He is a good man. We shall see. Boone, watch carefully. There's time. Still plenty of time. It's sixpence's calculations after all. The explosives are all primed. Everything will go off at once. The stroke of midnight. A garden full of my guests safely outside by then. And a garden full of witnesses to clear me of any wrongdoing. It's risky. But the insurance, it's a new life for Eleanor and I. Something a little less extravagant this time. Oh, he knew. He knew she wanted a different life, just something with them, smaller. Lucas. My Lucas. Have you figured out who the bloody girl is yet? Please, he's a good man. Heavy. Sixpence, I'm afraid I rather lack your finesse. I don't want to see this. You'd be very disappointed, old chap. You'd have done a much neater and smaller job. Oh, where am I? I think I must have left him in the other room. Yes, you turn your face away. How easy for you. How easy to look the other way. I am the one who has to keep everything together. Is it perfect? No. But this is what is right. The closest to right that we deserve. Please, he's a good man. My beautiful mansion. I will miss you so dearly. But you were also a gamble, and not one that has paid off. This house is not always winning, and you are a luxury I can no longer afford. It's time to cash the check. What was that? Oh my god! No! Fire! The theater! But how? The casino! No! 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 The timer! Did I do something wrong? No! This can't be happening! I have to get out! Ellie! Ellie! No! No! Oh god, what have I done? Sign of the cross and then jumps. He's the one who fell in the guard, and that's the sound of the glass breaking every day. He survived that fall. A little bruised, somewhat broken, but he lived. And there you have it, Boone. This man set a fire in his own mansion for nothing more than insurance. The guests in the mansion, they didn't truly die to giant spiders or demon fish or crutching cages. They died in a fire that this man set. I have kept this mansion running, embellished the deaths, added some flair, but this is the man truly responsible for the deaths in this mansion. This isn't everything. You don't know. It is more than enough. We will wait, Boone. If you can figure out if you wish to save this man, then go ahead. I will not stop you. So Lucas, the Marquis, we have to save him. There's still time, plenty of time. He did this, Boone. The whole mansion's gone, but I have made it whole again. Please, he's a good man. Gotta wait until he's gone. The explosive are all pine, everything will go off at once at the stroke of midnight. A garden full of my guests safely outside by then. And a garden full of witnesses to clear me of any wrongdoing. So he set a whole bomb system in motion to go off at midnight while he and his guests were outside. And the insurance money he would have gotten from his poor casino hotel exploding was set for him and Eleanor's life, for them to basically redo with their child coming to have a simpler life. A violin for practice? Oh god, you were quick. Heavy. Sixpence, I'm afraid I rather lack your finesse. You'd be very disappointed, old chap. Alright. Oh, that's right. It won't let me go through the door. I have to... wait. My thought was run through the door into the next room. No, stop! Are you ever gonna move away? Just to look at him disgusts me. So, we're gonna do this. This is how you beat this. You attune to the bomb. Looks like Sixpence's handiwork. Pieces have been taken from it. The enormous clock looming in the mansion, the gears are impacted craftably with a distinctive 6 pennies logo stomped into it. Yeah. My Lucas. I want to get to read the other things. Yes. There is not a lot of room or time to read, so I'm gonna make this quick. Replica Shakespeare Hall. Location of fireplace have been marked with flags on it. Appears to be something something. Okay, let's go through this door. Oh, I guess I can wait out here. Yeah, so it won't let me go back to read the other things. Alright, here we go. Yes, and so this is how you save him. You're gonna go and tune yourself to his bomb while he's out of the room. And then in the morning, or afternoon technically, as he's reciting everything, I'm gonna go and pick these up. Then we're gonna cut the bomb. God knows we don't know how to do that, we just cut a wire. Wait. This wire is cut. No. Wait. This isn't right. A timer. I made a mistake. This would have gone off early. My God. Boom. I think we can forego having the mask chase you, Boone. There's no need for that anymore. Not here. Lafacadio, what are you doing here? Please, you have to leave. This, I can explain, or rather, I don't imagine I need to. I'm so sorry, my old friend. I should have told you, but you can be rather proper. No? I'm going to burn this place down. You know I love this place, it's everything. But I love her more. We have a child on the way, you know? And this mansion. The costs, the sheer drain of it. I'm not the young, restless gambler I used to be, Laffy. I thought you'd be proud. I've locked those demons up tight. No more chasing the high stakes for me. Although I will admit this plan was somewhat thrilling. But I'd timed it so that everything will detonate once everyone is safely outside. There is one of these devices in every fireplace, and the fireplaces are all connected. But no one will be hurt. But then it's the darndest thing. This wire here was cut. And I've just noticed a rather terrible mistake. I think if it hadn't been cut, everything would have gone off early. I can't imagine what would have happened. You see? He never meant it. He never meant to hurt anyone. Please, please stop this torture. Eleanor? Is that you? If you guessed it, you get a cookie. This is Eleanor. No, he did not intend. But he acted. They all died. They all died. He killed them, Boone. He killed everyone he ever cared about. His friends, his own wife, his unborn We don't deserve to be forgiven. They don't deserve to be forgotten. Don't you see, Boone? This is how I keep them alive. This party, this day, this party, this day. I keep that agony fresh. I see their faces. I remember them. She would have us forgive ourself. Ourself? Here's you're getting to the goodie. She would have us let go. She would have you live. But I am not ready. I will never be ready. Please, Boone. spoon. Everything you see in this mansion, it's the memory of a broken man. Reliving the nightmare of the night he murdered everyone dear to him, one terrible act that he has wished he could take back every second that he has lived. This is the only man responsible. There is only one man responsible for everything happening in this mansion. So this is Lucas, in memory. This is also Lucas. This is the part of Lucas that is controlling this hell loop. And Lucas. Now, if you're going, what the hell? There's a reason for this, and I will explain shortly. Look how old you've gotten, my love. It's time. We must go see him. They're all the old you. They're all old Lucas. It's been more than 40 years, Lucas. You've punished yourself long enough. You almost died when you fell. Then it's been like you stayed alive just to make you suffer. Make sure you suffered. You were hospitalized, near dead. You went to prison, but it still wasn't enough. You have suffered and missed us every day. We aren't here to forgive you, Lucas. You will never have that. We are gone, and we cannot say the words. You cannot ever know if we would say those words. But as much as you have hated yourself, you have always known one thing. In your heart of hearts, you know that I would not have wanted you to suffer forever. One day, enough would be enough. Today can be that day, Lucas, if you want. If you are ready. You don't have to forget. You only have to forgive yourself just enough to live. His very appearance is painful for me to look at. Just as my appearance is painful for you. He is the king of this mansion. He is perhaps the purest glimpse into your soul, my love. Frail, ragged, alone, but beyond powerful. Enough rage and pain and grief to destroy and rebuild this mansion 100,000 times over. Trapped down here, watching his friends murdered over and over and over through these mirrors. He is king of this mansion, but a puppet king. It's time to release him from this torment. Take your mask, Lucas. It will return every aspect of yourself. Then let us go. Let us all go. It doesn't mean you forget. I love you. There is one other option. Walk away. Use the watch. Turn back time. Start the party. Let the party start again. We will all be here. Your friends will be here. Your mansion, your memories. You don't have to let them go. It's your choice. So, for anyone who is confused right now, the body of the man in the jar is our real body. That is our physical form. We nearly died as we were blasted out of the clock tower. We were hospitalized, had a ventilator to force us to breathe till we lived, till we could stand trial for what we had done. From there, we spent so much time in jail. The guilt that we had for killing everyone who mattered to us, our friends, our wife, our unborn child, was eating away. And in his mind, or in our mind, we started something to keep the memories of our friends and loved ones alive. We built this mansion. The real memory of Lucas of what he'd done was the man that we had saved from the clock tower. That is what happened. That is will not change. The golden mask? That is our guilt. That is the part of us that feels such immense guilt and shame for having murdered everyone close to us. The bloody girl? That is our memory of Eleanor, our wife. And when they say, you know somewhere in your heart of hearts, I would not want you to suffer forever, that is the part of him that feels that he should forgive himself. Now, why were we, as the character of Lafcadio Boone, chose to go through all of this? The part of us that felt that we eventually should forgive ourselves. We looked up to Lafcadio Boone as a good and proper man. So she picked us, the person who we'd want to be, to start this process to help us try and heal. That is why we are also Lucas. This is the part of us who wants to be a better man, who wants to be like Lafcadio Boone, a man who used to be a gambling addict and then turned himself around. We have always loved that and envied him for being able to do that, whereas we had our problem. And when we finally decided that it was enough and that we could start over again with Eleanor, this happened. Moral of the story is don't commit insurance fraud. No, but really. And so all the aspects of all the staff is also you. These are all the part of you. These were all your different facets of you. They all have the breathing mask, because like when you were in the hospital to keep this, it's your all controlled by your guilt of doing this to your friends to keep their memory alive. And you torture yourself day by day with these thoughts over and over. Until the part of you that you believe to be Eleanor's feelings towards you rouses your admiration of the type of man that Lafcadio was to help heal yourself. That's what this story is. Do you want to restart the day? Now, even after you go and you do this and you see the ending, you still get to play. So I'm going to show you the proper ending. We are not going to restart the day. This place is yours, Lucas. It is horrible and broken and twisted. You don't have to be prisoner here. I loved you. I loved you so much, and you loved me. I know you are sorry. I know it's not enough. But it is done. Let some of the pain go. Live your life. Goodbye, my love. Your mask that returns all the facets to you, aka the staff members. So the whole day where it would start to rain was because his tank would fill up with his bloody tears. And that's what would restart the day. But all these different parts of you, all these different parts are going through and saving everyone now at the same time. This is the part where you are allowing yourself to let go of the pain and guilt that has been eating away at you for years. Goodbye, my love. Or whatever I am, I'm always here. Visit if you want, but don't stay too long. It's time to make new memories. It's time to live the life you still have. Time to move on, old man. This is you, crying at Eleanor's grave. And that is the sexy Brutale. This game is so amazing. All the details that are intermeshed together, even the little things, down to this like so powerful and important message. And this is why I chose this game to be my starting one for my streaming career. Because of this message at the end. All the characters in this were all different parts and depictions of his memories and feelings. And eventually, you know, his memory of his friends, the different parts of him that had different feelings towards each death, being forced to withstand and live it all again, his immense guilt that just fueled everything, that ran everything. The part of him that just demand that he not forget them, that this was his fault, so he chose to keep their memories alive by coming up with more elaborate ways. Now, even in his memories and his knowledge of people, sometimes they beat his plans, so he made different ones. And as we heard on his thoughts on Grayson and Red's death, he may even decide to have changed them still. But having the cycle over and over again, his guilt and his love of Eleanor have stayed with him, the golden mask and the bloody girl, this entire time. But finally, after cycle and cycle, the bloody girl was able to grab Lafcadio Boone from the cycle. And with Lafcadio Boone, the person who he had looked up to the most, to be able to help heal his damaged heart. She brings up a good point. This was an accident. He didn't mean for this to happen. But his friends are no longer here. They can no longer give him that forgiveness that he's so desperately wanted and needed. And with that, but he does have to know that these were friends, they loved him. And they know, they would have known he wouldn't have, they wouldn't want him to suffer for all eternity. At least Eleanor, who really loved him. And he did his time. He nearly died. He went through so much physical and excruciating pain, almost dying, and then to doing his time in jail. The passes in that jail cell where we were growing the tree, That symbolizes how long he's been in jail. 40 years. 40 years. And he's now been in a prison of his own mind. That's pretty powerful. But his love for Eleanor, his love that he knew Eleanor loved him, eventually won out in the end. And so that's what happens. A man on a journey of forgiveness for himself. And I think that's a really powerful message. I have been playing for a bit now though, so I'm gonna call it here. And looks like there is going to be an 8th part. And with that 8th part, we're going to be going through, collecting the last of the cards. We're going to be getting the last of the invitations. And I'm going to show you the secret ending. And it's not the, oh, if you choose to restart the day, because that's not really an ending. You just get to keep playing. There is another ending. The Room of Old Habits, the key that I talked about in the beginning that I said I knew where it was. Lucas had said that he specifically locked away the demon that was his addiction to gambling. Well, next time, we're gonna meet that demon. But for now, my name is Orochu, and this has been The Sexy Brutality. So with that, I want to remind everyone to be kind to yourself